Welcome back to 5cc Eclipse. Broseph, Joe, Brody, Alyssa, Marino at ringside. And this is a titanic main event.
Yes, indeed. The CEO of Shane Taylor Promotions making his way the first time inside of the five-sided ring here at 5cc.
Calls himself the baddest of all time, and he's going to need to be because the 5cc Wrestling Championship is on the line in this colossal confrontation.
Yeah, and you just heard the very strong words from the current reigning champion, Caden Cassidy. Definitely no love lost. And it seemed like a mixed bag. Like there's a little bit of respect for Shane Taylor, but there's also this kind of assertion that he's so much better than him. And he's not, right. He said it. He said Shane Taylor is not going to leave the Pacific Northwest the same way that he came.
Well, be sure to follow 5cc on all things social media. We are at 5cc Wrestling on Twitter and Instagram, and 5cc Wrestling on Facebook. I mean, you have to have respect for Shane Taylor. You have to. He's a former Ring of Honor World Television Champion, a former Ring of Honor World Six-Man Tag Team Champion. None of that matters right now, though. What matters right now is the 5cc Wrestling Championship, which is currently held by the Bad Life Choice, Caden Cassidy.
Such an impressive champion here, such an impressive human being, the stature, and as he even said when we heard from him earlier before the episode began, he talks about collecting himself, having to regain his composure. He's, I think, a man that stays aware of himself, and you know, in a match against someone like Shane Taylor, where you could be pushed to new limits, kind of knowing that about yourself, and a man of the people. That's wow.
It's a bold move to trust that young fan at ringside with the 5cc Wrestling Championship, but Caden Cassidy, look at the way he walks around the ring, too. That is very deliberate on his part. He's telling everybody, and especially his opponent, Shane Taylor, he owns this ring.
Absolutely right.
It's the best of all
Announcer's life just flashed before his eyes.
Take care of my property.
He's your 5cc heavyweight champion of the world. Out of Atlantic City, New Jersey, 6'2", 318 pounds. He's the best.
Now, ladies, we will do it the way that it's meant to be done. He is the Bad Life Choice.
Caden Cassidy taking matters into his own hands, giving his own ring introduction.
I just want to say it is not easy to be a ring announcer, and especially not at 5cc when it's for Shane Taylor and the 5cc champion, Caden Cassidy.
Yeah.
New stakes have been raised as for ring announcing.
Absolutely, yeah. New stakes, and that's what it's all about, the 5cc Wrestling Championship. And these two are going to fight tooth and nail. They are going to rip each other apart to leave Eclipse the 5cc wrestling champion.
I mean, you think about it, Broseph. Shane Taylor is someone who has known that taste of gold. This is, as we heard, a former ROH World Television Champion, a former World Six-Man Tag Team Champion at Ring of Honor. This is someone that, I mean, that's just more gold added to the trophy case and the accolade list of Shane Taylor.
Well, when you get a taste for gold, bro, you want more. The first taste is great. You never forget your first, but you just want more. And the more gold you get, the more gold you need to satisfy that same itch for gold. So Shane Taylor, congratulations for being a two-time champion in Ring of Honor, but there is no satisfying that thirst, that hunger for gold once you get a taste. And he wants to add the 5cc Wrestling Championship to his collection.
Meanwhile, the man that holds that championship being shoved by Shane Taylor, that's Caden Cassidy.
Ooh.
All right, we're getting a bit of a shoving match here.
Okay. Okay.
God damn.
Somebody's awake. Caden Cassidy off the ropes, and oh my God, we've got the unstoppable force versus the immovable object thing happening here.
Truly is like shoulder first into a brick wall.
Yeah.
And a similar effect for Shane Taylor, who was trying to barrel through Caden Cassidy.
Oh my God. Shane Taylor not about to stand there and take another pulverizing shoulder block. He was like, nah, I'm just going to forearm you in the face. That seems like a good idea. And it was, because
it's effective. And
not to mention a right hand that just dimmed Caden Cassidy's lights.
clean in the clock of the champion in the early moments of this title bout. Off the ropes, though.
Ducks the clothesline, does Caden Cassidy. Off the other side. Oh, shoulder tackle, sending Shane Taylor tumbling to the outside of the ring. And I don't think Shane Taylor was anticipating that much impact on that shoulder tackle.
This just shows the veteran wiles of Shane Taylor, knowing, okay, I'm at ringside, I have a little bit of time to recover, a little bit of a respite, trying to extend that period for himself.
Well, tried to lure Caden Cassidy around that one of those 5 corners of that ring. Caden Cassidy saw it coming and is now in pursuit of the #1 contender for the 5cc Wrestling Championship.
Cassidy not taking that bait, had it well scouted, and now firm offense. Shots to the midsection of Shane Taylor as they continue this cat and mouse game around ringside.
And then I couldn't tell if that was a thumb to the eye or perhaps just a quick jab to the jaw, but whatever it was enough to turn the tides in favor of Shane Taylor, the CEO of Shane Taylor Promotions. I'm not entirely sure what Shane Taylor Promotions promotes. Maybe forearms to the face to put the 5cc Wrestling Champion to sleep.
Definitely a promoter of violence and of overall badassery as the baddest of all time.
Sure.
Now the champion
Cassidy
barely making his way back to his feet.
Yeah. What is
What
Is that a raffle box?
He's the winner.
Okay, well.
Don't you win?
Oh no!
My God.
I don't know if that's the kind of prize I would want to win.
I'd pass. I would pass on that prize. Caden Cassidy just won a punishing forearm to the face, compliments of Shane Taylor. Oh boy. What a...
There's a few times where winning feels like losing.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
But now we're seeing more signs of life from Caden Cassidy, who's firing back at Shane Taylor. Shane Taylor now making it back into the ring.
Oh! Shoves the referee out of the way, the referee needing to regain his balance, and then Shane Taylor kicks the middle rope, which send it up into the nether regions of Caden Cassidy.
Yeah, Caden Cassidy absolutely doubled over.
Ugh.
And is socked.
And those ropes,
once more.
those ropes they're not soft either. That's steel cable wrapped in pretty much either garden hose or electrical tape. That hurts.
Yeah, definitely very punishing. This isn't like a a nice little bouncy feeling. Not at all.
No.
You can see the welts that form on people's backs and sides.
Right.
Oh, speaking of welts, blossoming on the chest of Caden Cassidy.
Oh my fucking God. Oh no.
Oh,
That's gonna live with Caden Cassidy far beyond tonight.
yeah, that's going to leave marks not only on his chest, not only on his side of his jaw, but on his soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the kind of bruises that you wear like on your heart.
Right.
Years to come.
Shane Taylor trying to injure Caden Cassidy's feelings with strikes like that. But Caden Cassidy fighting back here. Elbow to the side of the head, off the ropes, ducks a clothesline, ducks a huge roundhouse from the left, and clubs Shane Taylor in the back of the
That was,
neck.
I believe, the debt collector from Caden Cassidy. Trying to shut out the lights of Shane Taylor.
Can Caden Cassidy collect on that debt? Rolls into a cover. A one count?
Ah,
And look at the
damn.
frustration on Caden Cassidy's face.
And Shane Taylor, that is resilience on another level. This is a man who has seen some battles and who has the battle scars to prove it.
It's crisp jabs. But a clothesline takes down the defending champion.
And Shane Taylor looking to
Into
pick
the
up a new
cover.
championship.
And there's a kick out at 2. You notice Shane Taylor not as frustrated with that cover as Caden Cassidy was of his earlier.
Yeah, Shane Taylor, really someone that knows the long game, who has, again,
Right.
been into the depths of battle with some incredible opponents and knows that you got to stay focused, especially when the gold is on the line.
It's as much a mental game as it is a physical game. Shoulder tackle taking down Shane Taylor.
Now,
Oh my God, and a senton.
all of his body weight of Caden Cassidy, and now looking to retain the 5cc championship.
Right shoulder up and count of 2.5. All 318 pounds of Caden Cassidy crashing down to the sternum of Shane Taylor, who's needing to hang onto the ropes to keep himself upright here, but caught Caden Cassidy with that elbow as Caden came charging in.
Shane Taylor now perched up on that top turnbuckle.
Oh my
not
God,
where you
what
wanna
in
be.
the hell? From one side of the ring to the other, and a power slam. Unbelievable strength from Caden Cassidy. 1, 2, and right shoulder up. Shane Taylor still in this fight.
Absolute collision, and you can hear the chants from the five-sided faithful showing their appreciation.
Holy shit is right, bro.
Now, these competitors really just throwing everything in the kitchen sink at one another, showing the lengths they're willing to go to and the depths that they are willing to overcome.
Oh, missing twice with those jabs. And then a standing Uranagi.
Off the ropes goes Shane
from
Taylor.
Shane Taylor. Standing splash, got some great height on that splash, hooks the far leg, and a kick out. Caden Cassidy refusing to stay down for 3.
And if you're Shane Taylor at this stage, are you starting to have that disbelief almost, as you can see, painted on the face of Shane Taylor?
Yeah, he was shaking his head. Couldn't believe that Caden Cassidy would kick out, but he did.
Caden Cassidy facing off against a man that he says doesn't represent him or anything about him. Caught by Shane Taylor. And Cassidy
Sends
goes
him
back.
down to the canvas and greets him with a knee right to the point of the jaw.
And now brought back to his feet.
Caden Cassidy's over 300 pounds. Shane Taylor, no, changing his mind here.
Oh, no.
Scoops him up. Look how easily he got the 300-pounder over his shoulder. Caden Cassidy out the back. Oh my God! Another debt collector to the back of the skull.
Caden Cassidy now crawling his way, looking for that cover.
1, 2.
That's
got
it!
him! Caden Cassidy retains the 5cc Wrestling Championship.
Taylor brought a fight to Caden Cassidy. And he, I truly believe, thought that he was walking out of here with the 5cc Wrestling Championship. But instead, Caden Cassidy made good on his promise. And I don't think Shane Taylor is leaving the Pacific Northwest the same way that he came in.
Absolutely not. I don't think either of these competitors are leaving 5cc Eclipse the same way they came in, other than the fact that Caden Cassidy is still leaving with the 5cc Wrestling Championship. But to your point, Shane Taylor, he knew he'd have to bring the fight to Caden Cassidy. He did just that, but Caden Cassidy able to withstand all of it and dish out just enough to leave still 5cc Wrestling Champion.
We're going to see a show of mutual respect. You can definitely see our champion, Caden Cassidy, reaching out the hand. Show of sportsmanship, of appreciation for the battle that these two competitors just went through. The Baddest of All Time. A really unreadable look.
No handshake. A nod of respect from Caden Cassidy. Wait a second. I thought Shane Taylor was out of here, but not so fast.
Okay.
All right.
Acknowledging the fight, acknowledging the champion here at 5cc.
No handshake, no hug, but holding up the hand of your winner tonight in one of the most brutal title matches in 5cc history. Caden Cassidy, the Bad Life choice, still the 5cc Wrestling Champion. And again, greeting that young fan with the belt on the outside.
Who knows, maybe someday a future 5cc Wrestling Champion in the making. An appreciation for this prize and showing his love and appreciation for the five-sided faithful. The champion at 5cc, Caden Cassidy.
A handshake from this young fan and absolutely perhaps a future champion in 5cc and beyond. Caden Cassidy, the Bad Life choice, with not one but two debt collectors able to put down Shane Taylor for a count of three, and still your 5cc Wrestling Champion. For Alyssa Marino, I'm Broseph Joe Brody, bro. Good night from 5cc Eclipse.
State of emergency and double impact went head-to-head in a banger for the 5cc tag titles. Check out the highlights.
let me into my zone. Please don't let me into my zone. 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 Please don't let me in. Yeah.